Milton knocked out electricity to more than 3 million homes and businesses that moved across the state overnight, and it will take a truly massive effort to restore the power grid to get it working again. We're joined by exactly the person to talk about that, Melissa Seixas. She's the president of Duke Energy Florida, and she's in the hard-hit St. Petersburg area. Melissa, thank you very much for being here. Boy, if your cell phone were on the internet, you might have 3 million missed calls right now.
Yes.
People are hoping you can do something about this. You got a long history in the area. I know you've seen storms before. So what were you prepared for, and what's happening now?
Well, I want to assure our customers that we are actively in motion. So we have prepared by mobilizing about 16,000 resources to respond to this storm across the 35 counties that we serve here in the state of Florida. Right now, we have about 900,000 customers of our 2 million customers that are out. The hardest hit county is Pinellas County, which is right on Tampa Bay between the Bay and the Gulf of Mexico. And of the 900,000, there are about 415,000 customers in that county, which is where I am, and that's home to St. Petersburg.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, Melissa, I remember when I've done storm coverage in the past, sometimes you'll see vehicles staging, linemen getting ready, the equipment in place so that as soon as it's safe, they can rush in and start putting the towers back up and running those cables. Is that the situation here? Do you feel that you were ready for the word go?
You're exactly right. We brought in thousands of resources ahead of the storm, staged them in 3 different places throughout the state of Florida where we felt that they would be safe. We are now moving them into base camps, but we have damage assessment underway. We are using people on the ground. We're using drones, helicopters. We're also actively restoring with a focus on critical care facilities and other critical facilities like hospitals, lift stations, water treatment plants, shelters. And want to reassure our customers, they may not see us because some of the equipment that we're going to have to get on first may be 3 blocks away from their home. It could be a mile away from their home. But I really do want to reassure them that we are actively in the field.
That's a good point to make, Melissa, because nothing looks as cute or as feeling so grateful to see somebody coming to restore your power. It's like angels on earth. You don't even realize how much you need the power until you don't have it for the little simple things. So as you sit here today, how long do you think it'll take? You said 9,000 people without power. How long do you think it'll take? Any idea?
900,000.
900, okay.
Yes.
900,000?
So out of the 2 million that we serve in the state. So
Okay.
a significant impact from this historic storm between the wind, bringing vegetation down, certainly the rain in areas that are flooding. And we serve 35 counties, so we are seeing a real diverse impact across the state. Today is critically important. Damage assessment tells us and gives us insights on where we need to, what we need to repair, tells us how we'll go about it. And that feeds our ability to give our customers an estimated time of restoration.
And Melissa, quickly, as people try to return home, what is your advice for them if they see down power lines, whether they're walking or in their cars?
They have to remain vigilant about safety. Never approach a down power line. Always assume it's energized. Stay out of flooded water. That water could actually be energized as well. A live line does not always have to spark. It can be a silent killer.
All right, Melissa Seixas working on restoring power to those 900,000 customers of yours out of the 3 million people overall who do not have power right now in the state of Florida. Thank you very much for that update. We appreciate it. Keep us posted.